During this presentation, we'll be seeing how globalization has impacted the world of football in a worldwide setting, but also how it's helped England progress its game. What is globalization in sport? Globalization is not just buying into the idea of it, it's buying into the idea of it, not just buying the product. The relationship between globalization and sport started in the mid-19th century. This started with England in the USA. This was because England was a main power when it came to sport. The way they came together was due to scholarships and trying to promote sport across the whole of America to try and get them at a point in the world where England were when it came to sport. In the last 20 years, it has been a focal point when it comes to the economical side of the world. Economical success in a country makes the world change how they promote and do things in sport, such as how they televise it, broadcast it, and make it known to everyone else. It is also a long-term process that is broken down on countries' barriers and one another, as found by Al Bussefer in 2010. It has allowed countries to open up to an idea in which they can be used within sport. For example, when a manager from an EU country came to the Premier League, he introduced a three at the back formation, and it paved the way for a new style of football which could be played within England.
So, how has the UK impacted upon coaching of our sport, football, internationally? Globalisation of football has affected sports cultures in many countries across the world and different areas across the world. One is in Kuwait, an Arab Gulf state. Not only did the Premier League entertain the people there, it also affected their popular culture, behaviour, and local league performance and attendance. So we are talking about the Premier League here and its effect on other countries and areas around the world. So it also affected the expenditure through expensive sports subscriptions. So being able to access the different programmes to watch the football games, these are really expensive. And in some cases, travelling to Europe to watch and attend the games is something that the people from this country did. And obviously this is very expensive. Football is a very popular sport over there. And this meant that many young fans from this place became attached to the Premier League, and therefore they chose, obviously, a popular English team, which many people across the world do. This is usually one of the top 6 teams, say Manchester United, your Liverpools, your Chelseas. This started in 1969 when an FA Cup final was broadcasted for them. This played a massive part in the Premier League becoming popular in their country. Another influence was when many British oil workers went over to their country, meaning that there was an increase in the interest of the English Premier League. So they would introduce people to the Premier League, they'd watch games, meaning many other people from the country would then start watching the Premier League games.